Hello, good afternoon, welcome to Maths Live. As ever, little starter challenge for you, reminding us from yesterday's topic. So we've got an addition question here related to decimals and a subtraction here related to decimals. We've got 14.72 plus 23.19, and then we've got 58.06 take away 2.1. Give that a go to warm up those brains, and we'll be back in a second to get started. Okay, while you're working those out, I'll start this one. It's already got some shout outs. That's amazing. Hi, Lucia. Thank you for joining us again. And Katie. And Josh. Hello, Josh. And yes, some of you who are watching on Monday might have spotted I have a very similar jumper on to Monday. I love these jumpers. This one's brand new. Absolutely love it. Always need a bit of happiness and a bit of rainbow at the moment. So I'm going to realign this. So if you're just joining us, the first question was 14.72 plus 23.19. And the second question is 58.06 subtract 2.1. There we go. I'll leave that there because it's already ready to go. Let's change pen colours. Didn't do much pen colour changing yesterday. So adding, let's remember what to do. Remember, as I was saying, just because it's decimals, as long as you know the method, you're going to be fine. So we always start from the right hand side. 9 plus 2, 9, 10, 11. So, we need an underscore here. We need an underscore because then we know that if we're doing any carrying or any borrowing, we know that it's got to be there. So I'm going to put my 1 underneath. 7, 8, 9. Okay, don't forget your decimal point. Make sure it's lined up nicely. Then we've got 4 plus 3, which is 7, and 2 plus 1, which is 3. So your first answer, 37.91. And then subtraction this time. Now, I gave you this question because, as you see, if you line it up with the place values, it looks a bit odd because you've got 58 as your whole number and 2, so there's no tens. You can put a 0 there if you like. If you like it so each column has got a figure or a digit, that's absolutely fine. And then in this column, we've got 1/10 here, but there's nothing there. There's nothing there underneath in the hundreds. So just put a 0. If there's nothing there, it means 0. So it makes no difference. Just because then you think, right, well, is it just 6? Yes, it is just 6. It's 6 take away 0, which is 6. Now then, we have 0 and we need to take away 1. Okay, it's not the other way around because the top number is smaller than the bottom number. So we go next door and we say, hey, make yourself 1 less. Come across to help me out. So 10 take away 1 is 9. Put our decimal point in. 7 take away 2 is 5. And then 5 take away 0 is 5. So it's 55.96. Hi, Lily Rose. Hi, Harry. I'll get my phone in a minute to have a look at what people are writing for those answers. So, today, carrying on with decimals, multiplying and dividing decimals. Again, like I've been saying all week, even though it's decimals and sometimes it can look scary, break it down, do it how you normally do it when you're multiplying, and you'll be absolutely fine. All the difference is there's a decimal point in there. Decimal point is just squashed into the calculation, so it's absolutely fine. I know I've given you the 3 questions. I'm going to split this lesson into 2 parts today. I'm going to do the multiplying bit at the first part, and then the division part at the second part, just so we're not jumping between 1 and 2. So when we do the 3 questions, I'll do the first question at the beginning, and then I'll do the other 2 later on when we do the division. So I'm going to show you first of all how to do it, and then I'll give you a chance just to look at your first of the 3 questions. Just think, oh no, with the 7.7 times 4, I actually need to do that. I'll make a little change. Okay, so 1.3 times by 5. Okay, 1.3 times by 5. Now, I can say straight away that if I get rid of the decimal point, that's 1 times 5. So I know roughly my answer needs to be around 5, possibly a bit more. It's got to be somewhere around there. So if I get the answer, say 20, I'm completely out. So use that knowledge of 1 times 5 is 5, and then we've got the 0.3. So we need to use our column method, okay, because it's not just 1 times 5, we've got another digit. There is different arguments in maths of where to place the whole number. Okay, some people place the whole number under the whole digit, okay, but traditionally, and that makes sense because 1 is in the ones and 1 is there, but because we normally start on the right, I tend to put it on the right, and it doesn't really make much difference with the place value, you'll see. Okay, but obviously different schools do it in different ways, so I'll show it to you. So make sure straight away that your decimal point is in your answer box. Okay, so what we do is 3 times 5. Now what it is 5 as a whole times by 3/10. So that's why you can say it could be this way around. Okay, I'll do one way, I'll do the other way. So 3 times 5 is 15. So we put our 5 here and take our 1 across. Again, you can put it down here or down here. I always put it at the bottom. And then we do 1 times 5, which is 5, plus 1, which is 6. So it's 6.5. So as I said, it's not too far away from 5. Okay, let's try another one. Okay, next one. 4.8 times by 2. So 4.8 times by 2. I'm going to put it on this side, just to show you. Okay? Put our decimal point in. Always put the decimal point in. So, we're going to do 2 times 8 and then 2 times 4. So 2 times 8, 2 8s. Say it out loud. Say it to yourself. Say it to your mum. Say it to your dad. Say it to your brother. Say it to your sister. Remember, we need to know our times tables. 2 times 8 is 16. So we put our 6 in the tenths column. Remember, when we're talking about decimals, we sound like a snake. So it's in the tenths column. Because it's 16, that extra 1 comes across. So we've done 2 times 8. Now we do 2 times 4. 2 4s are 8, plus the 1 is 9. So our answer is 9.6. Okay? Again, 2 times 4 is 8. So you should be around 8, a bit more than 8. Okay? Right. So let's see what you got. If you're not sure what I'm talking about when I say the 3 challenge questions, just to remind you that at 10 o'clock each morning, I'll put up 3 challenge questions for you to have a go at before this lesson. You don't need to do it at 10 o'clock. You can do it at 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock. You can do it 10 minutes before this lesson starts. It's up to you. It's just getting your brain warmed up, ready. I'll always go through them because obviously some people will have done them. So question 1 on those challenge questions was 7.7 times by 4. Now, a couple of people have had a brilliant go at this and have had some messages about it. So let's see how we do. Don't worry, by the way, if you don't get the answer right, don't worry because you gave it a go and that's amazing, okay? So, line our decimal point up straight away. Okay, so we've got 7 times 4. 1 7 is 7. 2 7s are 14. 3 7s are 21. 4 7s are 28. So we put our 8 on this one, and then we carry across our 2. I'm going to put it here for fun today. Okay. And then if you notice, it's 7 times 4 again. So 7 times 4 is 28, but don't forget the 2. So it's 28, 29, 30. So your answer is 30.8. So if you got 30.8, excellent. Well done. Oh, right. Done a lot of talking. It's your go now. I'm going to put 2 questions up for you to have a go at home. Take your time. Okay? Your first question is 6.3 times by 5. 6.3 times by 5. And your second question, I've got enough room, is 23.78. Raw challenge now. If you're in year 5 and year 6, are you ready? Times by 3. So off you go. Off you go. I'll have to do some shout outs. Okay. Oh wow, gosh, so many messages. Hello, Lily Rose. Well done, Lucia, for giving it a good go. Hi, Bonnie. Hello, nice for you to join us. Hello, Maya. Maya Ellis, lovely name. Hi, Sharia. Oh, brilliant, well done. These are really, oh, Katie, really well done. Fantastic. Yeah, Lily, I know, don't worry if you're struggling on the decimals. Like I say, decimals can look scary. Just, like I say, keep practicing. We'll practice together now. Lily, tell me what year group you're in. Remind me on your computer. Remind me what year group you're in. Okay, I'm going to give you another 30 seconds on this because that second one, as you can see, there's more digits, but if you use the exact same method, you'll be absolutely fine. I'm going to give you a little hand here, so I'm just going to put the underline bit in your decimal, then your underline bit, and your decimal. Okay, so we've got, there should be 2 figures here, at least, and then we'll see what happens in the rest. What I love is that, Lily, you just said, oh, I find it quite tricky. Yeah, that's absolutely fine. Brilliant. Hi, Zaina. Hi, Namira and Kian. Kian. Hi, Anya. Brilliant. Hello, Rachel. Hi, Rachel. Right, let's have a go. So, first one, 3 5s, 15. So we put our 5 here and our 1 under here. And then 6 5s. 6 5s are 30, plus the 1 is 31. Okay? 31. So 31.5. Oh, I don't know why I'm rubbing that out. It can stay there. It doesn't need to rush. It doesn't need to go anywhere. Right, the next one. Again, the number looks bigger. Take your time. You'll be fine. So, across 3 8s. So 1 8 is 8, 2 8 is 16, 3 8 is 24. So our 4 goes here, and our 2 comes into the next column. Okay. 3 7s are 21, but we need to add that 2. So 21, 22, 23. So there's the 3, and the 2 comes into the next column. So we've done 3 times 8, we've done 3 times 7. 3 3s are 9, plus our 2, so 9, 10, 11. So our 1 comes across and that extra 1 comes here. And 2 times 3 is 6, plus the 1 is 7. 71.34. Let's have a look. Oh, well done, Katie. Well done, Lachlan. See, Lily Rose, you're only in year 4. You've got plenty of time to learn about decimals in more depth. Okay, we're doing like this one. year 5, year 6. So to take part is absolutely brilliant. Well done, everybody. Okay. Shall we do one more for fun? I don't really want to jump onto division straight away. Let's do one more for fun. Let's have a think. Let's do, let's have a think. 73.41. So I'm being quite nice at the end. Times by, or what times tables should you lot really be knowing by now? Let's say you're 8. So times by 8. Okay, I'll line it up for you. Decimal point in there. So remember, you start with this one. So 1, 8 is 8. Then we go on to the next one. I'm not going to do it all. I want you to have a go. You're doing so well, guys. Yes, brilliant. Yes, some of you saying I'm in year 3 and I'm giving it a go. Amazing. That's just what I love to hear. Okay, because it's hard not being at school at the moment. It's hard and weird, but just having a practice at this keeps your brain ticking over. And then those of you that are in year 3 and year 4 and year 5, when you go back to school and you'll have a go at multiplying decimals, you'll think, oh, I've seen it now. I've seen it. Steph showed it to me. You could always come back and re-watch the video in weeks or months or however long and just recap. So I say it's brilliant that you're giving it a go. Right, let's find the answer before we move on to division. So, we've already done the first one. 1, 8 is 8. So, 4 8s or 8 4s. So 1 8 is 8, 2 8s is 16, 3 8s is 24, 4 8s are 32. We didn't carry anything over from the first one. So, our decimal is 28. 2 tenths and 8 hundredths. Next one. 8 3s. What's 8 3s? 1 8 is 8, 2 8 is 16, 3 8 is 24. Do we write 24 in? No, we don't write 24 in because we've got the 3 to add. 24, 25, 26, 27. And then the last one, 7 8s. 7 8s, 56. Plus the 2, 58. Okay? So it's 587 plus 2 8. Wow, that's a big answer. Big answer. Right, well done. Yeah, you've conquered multiplying decimals. Now we're going to go on to division, okay? So, take a nice breath. If you've got a sheet of paper, maybe turn it over. If you've got a whiteboard, rub it out. You've done it. You've done the multiplying decimals. Now we're going to go on to division. Normally we'd split this into 2 lessons, but you're going to do that. So, first of all, remember when we do division, if it's not part of your times table, so say you're not doing 12 divided by 3 is 4, that we know that. So if we need to actually do the calculation, we use our bus stop method. My first calculation I'm going to show you today, I'm going to model to you, is 3.57 divided by 3. So again, might be thinking, what? How do I do that? How do I do that? But just use the bus stop method, okay? Just as you do with whole numbers. So 3 is the number that's doing the dividing, and 3.57 is the number that's being divided. Imagine if you go to the sweet shop and you spend £3.57. So there's 3 of you. You go to the sweet shop, you buy some sweets, and it costs £3.57. And you need to now know how much each of you need to pay. Yeah. So if 3 of you have spent this much money, you can then say, right, you owe this, you owe this, you owe this. You're sharing the cost. Remember, division is sharing. So we do how many 3s are in 3? 1 3 is 3. So it's 1 at the top. Don't forget your decimal point lining up. How many 3s are in 5? So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's one group of 3, and there's 2 left over. So we take the 2 across, which the 7 now becomes 27. So if you do your 3 times tables, 1 3 is 3, 2 3 is 6, 3 3 is 9, 4 3 is 12, 5 3 is 15, 6 3 is 18, 7 3 is 21, 8 3 is 24, 9 3 is 27. I bet so many of you are saying, it's 9, it's 9, it's 9. It's good to count up, practice. There we go. 3.57 divided by 3 is 1.19. So if you follow those little steps, just take little baby steps as you go along, you'll get the right answer. Okay? Right. I'll show you another one. A bit more numbers this time. Remember, in all my lessons, I normally start a little bit smaller and then work my way up, because remember, I'm working with year 3 to year 6. So, I'm going to put it straight into the division. So 17.29 divided by 7. Okay, so if you just want to watch, that's great. If you want to have a go while I'm doing it, brilliant. So we do how many 7s are in 1? We can't do that. So we put 0 and we carry that 1 across. So the 7 here now becomes 17. We do our 7 times table. How many 7s are in 17? So 1 7 is 7, 2 7s are 14, 3 7s are 21. 21's too far. So we go back to 2 times 7, which is 14. So that's 2. So we've got 17, we're at 14. So 14, 15, 16, 17. So we have 3 left over. So we carry our 3. 32. So the 2 now becomes 32. So we do how many 7s from 32? So 2 7s are 14, 3 7s are 21, 4 7s are 28, 5 7s are 35. So 5 7s 35 is too far. So 4 7s are 28. I'm going to make a little note of that there. So 4 7s 28. Oh, I forgot my decimal point. Put that decimal point in there, otherwise it comes a completely different number. So 4 7s are 28, and we need to get to 32. So 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. So we carry the 4. And if you're good at your square numbers, you know that 49, 7 7s are 49. And there we go. So 17.29 divided by 7 is 2.47. Right. The challenge questions. I'll give everyone a minute to have a go at this if you didn't get a chance to do the challenge. There you go, there's another blah, blah, blah in one of my lessons. 23.56 divided by 4. That was one of the challenge questions. If you didn't have a chance to do it, this is your chance now. Okay? If you have done it, you can just have a nice stretch. Get a glass of water. Okay. Let's have a look. Who's joining in? Brilliant. Well done, Zaina. Well done, Harry. Well done, Josh. Well done, Lachlan. Well done, Anya. Hi, Finn. Hello. Well done, Zaina. Fantastic. Brilliant. Oh, we've got some answers up. I do like it when there's a few different answers, because it really gives us the opportunity to, you know, if you're all getting the right answers all of the time, there's no need for me to be here, okay? So we can have a go, and then you might go, oh, I didn't put the decimal point in, or, oh no, it's not, 7 7s isn't 52, it's 49. So let's have a go. 23.56 divided by 4. This time I'm going to put my decimal point in straight away so I don't forget. Okay, how many 4s are in 2? Can't do it. So it's 0. We take that 2 across, we can't forget about it. How many 4s are in 23? So do our 4 times table. 1 4 is 4, 2 4s are 8, 3 4s are 12, 4 4s are 16, 5 4s are 20. We can't go any further than that because 6 fours are 24. So we've got 20, we need 23. So we've got to carry that 3 across. So the 5 becomes 35. I think I've done that right. I feel like I'm making a mistake here. And this can happen. Just checking. 4, 7. Oh, sorry. I've blended 2 questions together. There shouldn't be a 6 there. Oh, I'm looking at 2 of the right ones. There we go. No, I am right. Oh. I'm lucky because there's so many little questions. Here you go. I can show you. This is my little as we go on sheet, and you can see it's all quite squashed together. So sometimes I read a few questions. Everyone makes mistakes. So how many 4s are in 35? So 1 4 is 4, 2 4s are 8, 3 4s are 12, 4 4s are 16, 5 4s are 20. 6 4s are 24, 7 4s are 28, 8 4s are 32, 9 4s are 36. So it's 8. 8 4s are 32. We've got 32 and 35's here. That means we need to carry 3 over. So how many 4s are in 36? How many 4s are in 36? 9. Okay, so the answer is 5.89. Okay, I hope you're all laughing. Oh, yeah. Those people that tutor me one-to-one, they know I make quite a lot of mistakes. Teachers make mistakes too. Okay, well done if you got that in the 3 questions. This was a good one. 0.08 divided by 8. So it's a lot of 8, and then an 8 divided by an 8. But if you lay it out, it's actually quite simple. Because how many 8s are in nothing? Nothing. So you don't take anything across. How many 8s are in nothing again? Nothing. And then how many 8s are in 8? 1. So the answer is just 0.01. And you can check that because if you do 0.01 times by 8, this will be your answer. Right. Clearly, my brain needs a break for a few minutes, so it's going to be your turn. Your turn now. So here are your 2 challenge questions. Your 2 challenge questions are 2. No, only joking. 28.32 divided by 6. Making sure I read this really carefully this time because it's your turn. And then the second question is 456.32 divided by, I've given you a nice number to divide by 2. Okay, so you give that a go. Goodness! It's fine to laugh over saying we've made mistakes. I'm sure you've all had teachers at school that make little mistakes or just get a little bit confused. Brilliant, well done. Well done, Harry, Lucia. Oh, there's all the same pieces. Well done, Finn. Don't worry if you need to shout your mum or shout your dad or shout your brother or shout whoever you're with. That's fine. Okay? Well done, Zaina. Well done, Harry. Well done, Lucia. Oh, so we've got an answer up for the first one. Harry has spoken. Give you a little bit more time because I know the second one's a bit longer. So like I say, you don't have to go away from this with the expectation that you know it. Because no, that's not what we're here for. It's just helping you get a little bit more confident. And if you go away and you know it, absolutely amazing. If you don't go away and you don't know it, if you go away and you don't know it, but you've had a good go, even better, even better. So let's try the first question. So we'll do our bus stop. Just checking it's still on there, that's it. So 28.32. Oh, bus stop. Our bus stop needs to be a bit longer. Divided by 6. So how many 6s go into 2? None. So we carry our 2. So how many 6s are in 28? So 1 6 is 6, 2 6 is 12, 3 6s are 18, 4 6s are 24, and 5 6s are 30. 30 is too high. So we do 4 6s, 24. So we want 28, we've got 24. So we carry the 4 over, that makes a difference. How many 6s are in 43? So 1 6 6, 2 6 12, 3 6s are 18, 4 6s are 24, 5 6s are 30, 6 6s are 36, 7 6s are 42. Very close. So we've just got 1 left over there. So we carry the 1. And then 2 6s are 12. So 4, decimal point, 4.72 for the first one. Oh gosh, you've already put in answers for the second one. Wow, amazing. All right, I better get on with it then. Right, so 456.32. I'm going to put my decimal point in because I forgot the first time, divided by 2. Oh, what a nice start. How many 2s are in 4? 2. How many 2s are in 5? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's one group of 2. There's another group of 2 and 1 left. So 2 and 1 left. How many 2s are in 16? So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. That's 8. So 228 points. How many 2s are in 3? Just 1. Carry the 1 over. 6. So there's 6 2s in 12. Let's have a look. Yay! Amazing! Amazing! Yes, Rio! Oh, brilliant. Oh, I love how positive it is. Like even say, even if you're struggling, you're just like, oh, I'm struggling, but I'm giving it a really good go. Amazing. Right. Well done today. You can give yourselves a woo because you finished. Thank you very much for joining in. For those of you who'd like an extra challenge, straight away after this, I'm going to put a I think it's a multiplication challenge up on my page, and it's a mosaic. So I think you'll really want to have a go at this one because you have to colour the answers. You have to colour in a certain colour, and then it makes a certain pattern. So definitely give that one a go. Come back tomorrow because we're going to start comparing decimals with fractions. So we've done all our decimal calculations, and now tomorrow we're going to understand the relationship between decimals and fractions. Enjoy the rest of your day. See you later. Bye.